who likes me or loves me, I'm happy about. Who doesn't, I do understand, because you can't be loved from everybody.
Being a professional athlete means that it really shows itself in the bank account. Career earnings, Blockbuster TV contracts, and soaring endorsement deals were a boom to the earnings of the world's elite athletes over the past decade. You've probably found yourself wondering just how much all your favorite athletes are worth and who comes out on top, or if they're included in the top 10 list. So let's see the top 10 highest paid athletes of the decade. Number 10. LeBron James. LeBron James first publicly expressed his desire to become a billionaire in a 2014 interview, saying, "It's my biggest milestone. Obviously, I want to maximize my business. And if I happen to get it, if I happen to be a billion-dollar athlete, oh, hip hip hooray. Oh my God, I'm gonna be excited." So he must be hooray excited, because according to some reports, James is expected to cross $1 billion in career earnings in 2021. As for now, his net worth equals $500 million, and during his first 10 seasons in the NBA, LeBron James earned just over $126 million in salary alone. During that same time period, LeBron earned an estimated $326 million from endorsements. That's $452 million from his first decade as a professional. Right now, LeBron has earned slightly over $600 million in salaries during his career, and LeBron signed a 2-year, $85 million contract extension with the Lakers. By the time that contract is up in 2023, LeBron will have earned $428 million in NBA salaries. LeBron has endorsement deals with dozens of companies, including McDonald's, Microsoft, State Farm, Beats by Dre, Coca-Cola, Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin-Robbins, Samsung, Nike, and more. In addition to endorsing Beats by Dre, he also owned 1% of the company. He earned royalty payments totaling $1 million during his years as a spokesman, and when the company sold to Apple for $3 billion, LeBron's cut was $30 million. Number 9. Kobe Bryant. At his time of death, Kobe Bryant's net worth was estimated to be at $600 million. Kobe Bryant was a former American professional basketball player and entrepreneur. He played his entire 20-year career in the NBA with the Los Angeles Lakers. Bryant was considered to be one of the best NBA players of all time, won multiple awards and trophies during his career, and was also one of the richest players of the decade. During his NBA career with the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant earned just over $328 million in salary alone. Some notable contracts include a 3-year, $90 million extension signed in 2010. In 2013, he signed a 2-year, $48.5 million extension. He also earned approximately $350 million from endorsements, for a total of $680 million in NBA career earnings. His most notable endorsements include Nike, Sprite, McDonald's, Turkish Airlines, Lenovo, Hublot, and Panini. Kobe's popularity in China enabled him to sign lucrative Chinese-specific endorsement deals with companies including Alibaba, Sina.com, and Mercedes-Benz. Number 8. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a former professional boxer from America, considered to be one of the best boxers of all time. Nobody can take away from his incredibly successful and well-earned career. He trained incredibly hard, and behind-the-scenes videos of his workouts showed exactly that. As of 2021, Floyd Mayweather's net worth is an estimated $450 million, making him the richest boxer in the world. Despite having very few endorsement deals, Floyd can easily earn $150 to $300 million a year when he is fighting. Outside of the ring, Floyd typically earns $10 million from endorsements per year. And if you are interested in his career earnings, for now, it is not less than $1.1 billion. With great wealth also comes great responsibility to help others in need, and Mayweather has never backed away from the situation. He set up the Floyd Mayweather Jr. Foundation to empower community alliances, help create an audience for youth leadership, and create a platform to support health and wellness, and working on community development as a whole. Number 7. Roger Staubach. Confidence doesn't come out of nowhere. It's a result of something, hours and days of weeks and years of constant work and dedication, says Roger Staubach, who is a former American NFL quarterback, and his estimated net worth is $600 million. The NFL wasn't a multi-billion-dollar league back during the time when Roger Staubach played actively. His salary during his first year as a Cowboy was only $25,000. This sum rose to $95,000 midway through his career in 1976. Staubach's highest salary as an NFL player was in the final year of his playing career in 1979, where he earned $160,000 in salary. Unlike what most other players would do, Staubach didn't wait until he hung up his boots to start working on ventures beside his football career. He would work as a real estate broker during the offseason in the 70s, and finally set up the Staubach Company in 1977. Staubach even set up the Roger Staubach Foundation, which he has mostly funded privately using his own money. The foundation has made considerable donations to the Children's Cancer Fund and Genesis Women's Shelter. Number 6. Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is widely regarded as one of the best players to ever play in the NBA. According to various sources, Johnson's net worth is currently at $600 million. During his NBA career, Johnson made around $24 million in salary, an amount which has not been adjusted for inflation. Now, while there is no confirmation, Johnson was apparently paid $10 million by the Lakers from 2017 to 2019 when he was their president of basketball operations. While Johnson currently owns a stake in the Dodgers and Sparks, Jerry Buss had sold him 4.5% of the Lakers shares for $10 million after his retirement. The Michigan native held the stakes till 2010, after which they were sold by him for around $50 to $60 million. In retirement, he launched a business empire called Magic Johnson Enterprises that is valued at over $1 billion today and has given Magic a personal net worth of $600 million. Number 5. Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher is undoubtedly one of the most recognizable faces in the world. The Formula One legend has claimed 7 world championships and 91 wins in his entire career. His net worth is believed to be close to $780 million, making him one of the highest earning athletes in the world. He is additionally one of the highest paid racers ever, with career earnings of over $1 billion. During his career, he donated tens of millions, possibly hundreds of millions of dollars to global charities. The exact total amount is not known because of how much giving was done anonymously. It is known that in his last 5 years of driving, he donated a total of $50 million to UNESCO. Number 4. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is an American professional golfer and one of the most popular and notorious golfers of all time. The golfer became a household name in 1997 when he won the Masters at the age of 21, and he immediately signed advertising deals, including one with Nike, then at one point were the most lucrative deals in golf history. It is estimated that Woods earned $62.3 million. Forbes reported that $2.3 million of his earnings came from his winnings, while $60 million came from his sponsorships. And for now, his net worth is about $800 million. Number 3. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, MJ, his airness, whatever you want to call him, it is pretty clear that he is one of the best. Michael Jordan earned $90 million as an NBA player for the Chicago Bulls during his winning basketball career. But Forbes values his current net worth at $1.6 billion, making him the richest retired athlete in the world. Michael Jordan was equally known for his jump shots on the basketball court as for his famous sneakers. As Nike Air Jordans rose in popularity, so did the athlete's net worth. He makes about $100 million a year from Nike royalties. This year, the billionaire purchased an equity stake in sports betting company DraftKings. As a result, the stock jumped 12%, making it a great investment right out of the gate for Jordan. But the bulk of his earnings today come from his NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets. He purchased in 2010 for $175 million. In spite of not yet winning a championship, the team carries a $1.5 billion valuation, with 97% ownership belonging to Jordan. Number 2. Ion Tiriac. Ion Tiriac is a Romanian businessman and former professional ice hockey and tennis player who has a net worth of $2 billion. For much of the last decade, he was the richest former professional athlete in the world. I have every single Ferrari that has come out, I have all the Mercedes they came out with, all the Jaguars they came out with, all the Porsches they came out with, he says, but why wouldn't he have all those fancy cars? After retiring from playing sports professionally, he is now the owner of the Mutua Madrid Open Tennis Tournament. He also manages Lucas Pouillet, a French professional tennis player. He has made numerous investments in companies including Banca Tiriac, the first private bank in the post-communist Romania. He has founded various companies including supermarkets, car dealerships, airlines, and insurers. Number 1. Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is an American professional wrestling promoter, commentator, film producer, and an occasional wrestler who has a net worth of $1.6 billion. Vince earned his fortune and fame as the CEO of World Wrestling Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video from us. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video, and thank you for watching.